Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Action Pact, the D&D web show featuring our homebrew world of Istoria, where heroes and villains are made. Before we get into the episode, we want to thank Gilding for the space to stream our show, as well as the community in which to socialize, which you can find in the Discord using the links that appear in our banner below. Also in that banner, you'll find our Twitter page, _Istoria, to keep up with any news regarding the show, the world, all those sort of goodies we post out there. We also want to thank Sirenscape for providing music for most Gilding shows. We do use Ark and Forge here, but they have the most diverse set of bits of music and sound effects for all of your atmospheric and sound needs. With that, we're going to go ahead and get started with the full table. For those that were not here last week, we had a bit of a time... actually, last week, nobody was here. We had a bit of power issues at the house, unfortunately. We had the power flicker, I think, a total of 4 times leading up to the show, which we felt it would be best just to hold off as a result. So, with that, in our last game, about 2 weeks ago now, we had a brief encounter with Corfer and him meeting Visigor for the first time. As then was discovered, Genie and Special Oni meeting one another. And after we had that little encounter, a 1-month time jump occurred before we get back into the game and our world. So, as we return to that, 1 month has passed, and there have been small quests and to-dos for the party that have been done during that time, as well as the Wary Eye being renovated. But we will get to that in a moment. First, we're going to go around the table and share a few things that happened individually with everyone during this time. So, we'll go ahead and start with Rin.
Hi, guys. So, Rin was a pretty busy little bee. Among other things, she definitely wanted to bond with the boys a little bit, get to know a little bit more about their gods, what makes them tick, how they're so bloodthirsty and can kill things all the time. You know, just the normal everyday conversations that bonds people as friends. I did learn the spell Identify from Corfer, who I've been spending a lot of time with between looking at the Hag's Journal and figuring out what secrets that entails. Also spent a little time with him learning that spell as a part of the feat that I took. So, you know, don't come for us with the shenanigans of a sorcerer having a wizard spell. I also met up with Bethrin to learn about our local faction, how it works, what the news is, how they kind of work within the area, and any odd jobs that might be needed. So I have a line on some things that we might get into later. Let's see. I also looked into a little bit of what I could find about the Crimson Cowl. Not a lot. They've covered their tracks quite well in the past month. And then helped out with some odd jobs with the tavern, among other things, helping to interview some people that will be working at the tavern. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Did a little shopping. Got a new belt for my potions. It's pretty sweet.
I've forgotten. Thank you, DC, for making mention of it. Idle Champions has a code for our stream. I would have it in the banner, but unfortunately kind of ran out of time, and honestly, I've just been kind of busy with personal life. But Idle Champions has codes for, I believe, most, if not all, of Gilding Light streams, and ours is in the chat, which you can see term-sax-cyan. If you hit DC's got it posted there, pound code, exclamation point code, that will then replay it, and you can see it there. But yeah, thank you, Idle Champions, for giving us this awesome ability of giving out a chest. Really cool stuff. So, anyway, good stuff, Ren. As detailed, there were some other goings-on with Tough Blue Tufts, but we'll probably get a little bit more into that during the session. Anybody want to go next?
Who's next?
Rainier.
You're next.
What?
You've been volunteered.
1, 2, 3, not
I tribute. That's not even the right saying. I've only seen the movie once. So Rainier, he had a little encounter with Vidir, and he was slinking away in the night, so we wanted to see what he was up to, and that was an interesting thing. We'll see where that goes. Are we getting into that?
That may be discussed a bit during the details. I figured that would be a good thing to share with the stream once you guys want to have a conversation. Once we get in character,
I'll let you explain your actions on your turn.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Yes. And then, so I've mostly been like a solo vengeance-y person. So now that I'm actually like hanging out with a group, I spend a lot of time studying different like group fighting things and commands, and we'll see how that comes to be in the future. And then the big plan was to use Corfer to champion me in the I closed it. What was it called? The Cruise Grove Institute.
Yes.
And do some studyings of the cowl, the fighting, and my thing.
Yep. So with Corfer's not patronage but sponsorship, you were permitted access into their library to peruse the books and see if you can find some details regarding what you specifically were looking for. So go ahead and make an investigation check.
Just one?
Yes.
So
you know what? You're there for a little while. You can make it at advantage.
Well, I think I'm gonna, depending on what it is, because I get advantage on Fae, Fiends, and Undead already.
Okay. These, that'd be Fae. So, yeah.
Alright.
So, go ahead and roll twice then, at advantage.
So that one's a 19.
Okay.
And that one is a 21.
Okay. So, over the course...
real interested.
Yeah. Over the course of the month, you do find details regarding hags. Specifically, there are a variety of different ones that you could encounter.
I would have been, trying to get some information for that particular one, and then maybe locations.
Okay.
Or at least, not like, here's their coordinates, but like, maybe, there's rumorings here and there, and...
Sure. Well, this is more library, so research about their,
Their beings.
nature, and
Okay.
not necessarily where they're located, but some of their abilities, details, that kind of thing. Hags there are many different variety that you could be looking into. Looking specifically regarding to the one that you had encountered previously, you don't see any sort of information about ones with those sort of insectoid qualities to them. However, you do get that there are, you get that there are many different types, but you also get that there are a hag coven, one that is ancient. And you do see some details that sounded familiar, specifically some of her more spectral abilities.
I know if it'd be like, there's like, not mythic, but like the or legendary, but the less intense versions of those.
Sure.
Like there's always, I don't know, sometimes you get those, I guess, is this all non-fiction, not very many fiction-y?
Correct, yeah. This is more...
No lore.
Right.
Okay.
Well, there are some details of lore, but it's more like history than myth and legend.
Okay.
Or more like fiction, effectively. And there may be some interspersings of that, but the details you find are mostly factual, mostly informative.
Okay.
You see that there are many different types. You have green hags. You find that there are sea hags, burr hags, which are... So, sea hags are kind of intuitive.
Yeah.
Burr hags...
What does a sea hag do?
Yeah. Green hags often taken to forests. Bear hags are the...
Say bear?
Burr. B-H-E-U-R.
Oh,
if I
bear.
remember correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong. Chat.
So they're more mountain?
Yes. And then there are... Oh, gosh, I forgot. This is all going from memory. And I don't remember them anymore, apparently. Anise hags... Actually, sorry. Burr hags are the ones that are... in the typically colder climates, Arctic, that kind of creature. Anise hags are the ones that are more attuned to mountains and hills. A-N-N-I-S.
Oh,
And as you kind of read those details, it sounds very similar to one of the hags you just recently encountered.
That was my next question. If so, the one we just encountered was more of a mountain-esque.
Yes. Slightly different, but definitely had the same kind of overarching themes of large size, formidable strength, long-limbed, that kind of thing. And yeah, so you get that there are just a variety of different ones, but you do find some details regarding 3 hag sisters that were kind of more movers and shakers.
Like a rung above.
Yes, ancient ones. And they had a particular theme to them, that they were all some form of knight, specifically a dusk hag, an umbral hag, and a dawn hag.
Neat. There was one last.
Or sorry, night hag. Got it wrong.
That makes
Not
more
dusk.
sense.
Night. Night, umbral, and dawn.
Oh, I thought you were gonna get rid of the dawn and keep dusk.
Nope.
Okay. What was? Because there was another question I had initially, and I'm trying to remember where it went, but we talked a bunch. Alright, we'll be good, because I'm not going to go through all this and GG's. Okay.
Yeah, you don't find much information about fighting styles or anything within that. Actually, scratch that. You do find some information regarding fighting styles, but it's more kind of ones that are being developed.
Okay. Yeah, there was a third thing initially I was going to look into, and I don't remember what it was, so we're good. Oh, the alchemical stuff. That's what it was. Because I was going to look more into making alchemical potions, whatever. Potions, pots.
Yeah. You do find that there are significant alchemical studies within the Krusegrove Institute.
Are there like some recipes I can copy down and take?
Yeah, you'll get make a persuasion check, actually.
What?
They're a little close to the cuff regarding sharing information regularly.
No, I'm not charismatic. See this face?
You got it. You got this.
That's an 8.
If
Nate?
you're gonna fail spectacularly.
Yeah. They show you kind of the more common ones. They show you how to create acid, alchemist fire. And they do give you some information regarding the crystals that are popping up more regularly, storine, in terms of how to potentially turn one into a spellcasting focus.
Okay. One of the last thing would be like kind of more of trying to get a generic list of reagents to keep an eye out for.
Okay.
Like see if there's certain ones that pop up again and again, or maybe like a rare one that stands out.
Gotcha. Okay. The list that you were given were pretty common ones, but you do find there are a couple on there that you don't recognize, and you actually cross-reference the list that you were given from Corfer in terms of different beings and their parts, and you see there's a couple that overlap.
Okay, I think that was just about everything, because there's stuff we were talking about doing, I think was already done.
Gotcha.
Y'all just were on top of it. I was stuck in a building and then came back and like, oh, it's done. All right. Well, didn't want to be a part of it anyway.
I think you're just not committed to Dungeons and Dragons. That's your problem.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Jeez, Dana, get
Are you?
Just do better.
No, I'm totally kidding. I have way too much time on my hands. That's the problem.
Oh goodness.
You know, we're gonna go this way. So
You
Dogarian.
left out the best part of what you did over break, and that was become Rin's best friend. Obviously, that was number one on
Oh,
your
you guys are
list.
BFFs now?
I feel like we came away from that conversation
man.
different.
We're besties now.
That's adorable.
Yes.
Necklace and all.
Tingle, tingle, tingle.
We're gonna have a chat.
Your turn.
All right. I'm gonna keep it pretty short. Prior to the little time skip that we had, Dorgarian received a vision from the goddess Luciana, who he serves, the goddess of the moon, one of the moons, the better moon.
Better moon.
Yeah, Moon 2 is the electric boogaloo.
That's a special.
who warned him of an encroaching darkness, and that urged him to seek out more moonstones to upgrade the mall that he has. So during the time, he essentially looked for ways of tracking down these moonstones, so that he could find them, as well as doing work around the city, earning some money for travel and supplies. And he also got to know everyone else in the group a little bit more. Vadir, he's known for quite a while. They were from the same tribe, and but everyone else, he hadn't really known for very long. He also had a nice little conversation with Ren about being that their adventures. They're probably going to come a time where she might have to defend herself and maybe commit a self-defense in order.
I think I'm gonna have to.
But yeah.
Commit a self-defense.
Yeah.
It's true.
So yeah, that's pretty much all that Dargarian really did. He was pretty single-minded, focused on his next move of obtaining the remaining moonstones.
Vadir, after talking with Dorgirin a little bit, decided to change up how he goes about committing self-defense, and decided to swap out the sword and shield with some light armor for a great sword and some heavier armor. So, in doing so, found himself in the need for a little bit of money. So he located his contact, or looked for a contact within the city, and found, I'm always going to forget her name.
Harley.
Harley.
Yep.
I was going with Hera.
Harley Shatterfist.
Yep. Came across Harley Shatterfist, who had, need of some capable hands. And it just so happened that she was a member of the Cal, and provided some insight into what they're doing in the city and the original group of people that we ran into, and how they dole out justice to those that try to pretend to be them. Justice. And was, along for an interesting interrogation-ish, warning-ish kind of thing. Example. With some molten glass. And after that being done, came across Rainier, who was not too happy about it. But money's money. And everybody's got their motivations for why they do things, so. Mistakes were made.
Did you grab the big jug?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's the higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't want to distract you because
No, you're good. I hope, anyway.
You're gonna be good.
You're gonna be great.
He's gonna be really into RP
Yes.
tonight.
I cannot wait.
You can't blame it on the dice now.
that was Saturday.
Yeah, so having an interesting conversation with Rainier on the way back to the Rose, and spending the rest of the time getting to know everybody a little bit better, and helping out with cleaning up the place, doing a little bit of signage.
Do you want? Should we explain what happened to the dude in the jail cell? How it was, or
How Harley...
Would you guys want to have an
Oh, no,
in-character
no, no, no.
conversation?
no. I meant the one in
Oh, the one that was made an example of?
the one that came back from the dead.
Yeah,
Yeah, that one.
made an example of.
Okay. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. The original group was claiming that they were part of the Cal, but were not really that affiliated, and were, made a show that they weren't part of the Cal by the Cal.
Posers.
Yeah. They thought they were cool, and found out that you don't get to be cool without doing stuff first.
Can't sit with us.
Yeah. Cool kids table.
Yeah.
So really, me bashing in one of their heads was a mercy compared to what
You
they
really
did.
did the Cal a favor. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. We earned some goodwill with them. they're not too fond of the sheriff. And that, yeah. Some stuff.
And things.
All right.
Go
Yeah,
to
last up. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Start your novel.
Hey, come on, it's not that bad. I did a lot of stuff.
Bob was very
I did
proud.
so much stuff, but I've condensed it down. Bog's still a fancy boy. He just bought a new navy blue pea coat. He had it tailor made for himself. He bought a matching navy bowler hat. He had both of those and his white elk studded leather armor enchanted with gleaming, so they never get dirty. Because again, he's still a fancy boy. He sold a whole bunch of stuff he wasn't using. He did odd jobs all over town, maintaining relationships with shop owners while sweeping up and stocking shelves, whatever needed to be done. Bog used that opportunity not only to make some gold, but also for networking in hopes that several of these shops would pitch in on the rehab of the tavern. He made a ton of improvements to the cart. It's covered now. It's got bench seating. The wheels are reinforced, and then there's some other hidden gems in there that hopefully we never have to use. He also bought another horse. That horse's name is Ruby, so now there's Jasper and Ruby. What else did he do? Using his supply chain feat, he was able to get any tavern supplies that were needed, as well as spirits and ales from all over Tasha. So there's kind of a reason to go to the tavern now. It's not just crappy eggs and the one type of ale.
And metal.
And metal flakes.
Gold flakes.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, depends on the coin.
He also he prayed to Evkov, his god, who did not answer, but he keeps seeing the weird Slender Man in the corner of his eye every now and again, so that's fun, and totally not freaking him out.
No.
And then he did some other stuff that is just for him to know about.
Did you try to say hi
To you
to
guys?
the Slender Man?
Oh no, I'm not gonna talk to
We
that
told
guy.
you to say hi.
I know, but it's still weird.
It's fine. You guys are besties now.
Okay.
So I think she has a different version of besties than we do.
I think so, yes.
No.
But and then lastly, he got really close to all you guys because you were all staying at the tavern. So yeah,
Besties.
that's what he did.
Listen, besties is to true friendship as self-defense is to justified murder.
It's self-defense. So Bog's suit is essentially like just covered in like Scotch Guard and stuff to repel stains.
Yeah,
Yeah.
straight up. Yeah. Yeah. So now, whenever you kill something and like its head explodes, it's gonna hit me and then just fall
It
right
just
off.
like rolls off.
Yeah, gonna be great.
Yeah, I put it in chat. I said Bog is basically sporting a dapper biohazard quality suit with that dry wicking technology.
That's right. Gotta think ahead.
You do.
True.
See, I think the stains give it character.
I like to look nice. Okay.
But just don't wear armor.
You just rub it in.
Yeah. It's moisturized with.
It's like
Moisturize
highest
with
quality
self-defense. How does your skin stay so smooth? Self-defense.
Weird.
They're
So-
minotaurs, man. You just let them do their thing.
Sure, whatever.
So, with everyone having gone over their individual kind of details for the past month, let's go ahead and reveal the Copper Rose. The recently rebranded Wary Guy and renovated and looking all kinds of fancy now.
Wait, I have the least rhythm in the group. Why am I doing this?
I don't know.
Because you feel it in your jellies.
You're the
So-
musician. You do it.
I'm going to go ahead.
I'm not a drummer.
I'll go ahead and pull up the battle map for this. Although, Lammer, could you check the phone? Because I think it's off. Boop, boop.
Boop it.
Boop, boop,
Is
doop.
it? Oh.
Just boop
No,
it.
still dark.
Boop it.
Bop it.
There's a black screen. There we go.
Flick it.
There we are. And the
Yeah,
Copper
yeah,
Rose.
yeah. Is it there? Is it there?
Gotta wait for the 10-second delay.
The
way
camera
over there.
is a little. Yeah, hang on.
Way over there.
Let me just go ahead and flip this thing around. You're fine.
There we go.
Flip
Twist
it.
it. Pull it.
There we are.
Do we have like a side by side of old versus new?
Bop it, don't come.
We do not, no. Fortunately, I don't know if I can
That's
reposition
pretty sweet.
it.
It looks so good.
That's tight.
We added so many things.
We did.
Actually, cannot reposition, so we'll just back it out a little bit.
Back
You
it
guys can
up,
see how it
back
looks.
up.
So, if you'd like to do a quick description.
Who?
I thought you had the write-up.
I do, but I thought you were gonna do it.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
You're the one who wrote all these
Hold
wonderful
on.
things. I didn't want to take your glory.
Josh did a great job.
Oh my gosh, this is
Yeah.
super long then.
Well, okay, let's just we'll
Hang on.
go ahead and cover the
Bullet points. The
yeah.
TLDR.
Yeah, bullet points. Okay, yeah.
It's too long.
TLD restaurant.
Yeah.
Uh,
Ooh, hold on.
I bet I can read that pretty quick.
Can you sing it to We Didn't Start the Fire?
No.
Oh, nice. Yeah, there you go.
The terrible idea.
All right, so where are we at here? Here, do you want me to like point to things as?
Sure, you can when I
Go
get
right
there.
ahead.
Right now, the outside. The outside is a wooden structure that's been painted with a dark forest green, white trim frames, the windows and doors. The exterior exhibits a folksy appeal with a sense of elegance. Above the door hangs a metal sign similar to the shape of a shield. The sign reads "The Copper Rose." I named it the Copper Rose because Rosemary has like golden brown eyes. So
do.
Oh, yes. So I figured the Copper Rose, I don't know. It just sounded good to me. The large wooden door is etched with beautiful, ornate elvish carvings. That's the one that we had made. It's shimmering faintly with an enchanted aura, which we did. The interior is warm and inviting. A large copper chandelier hanging there.
Wait, there's only one. Or
I put a
Well,
few
there
in.
are three now.
Yeah.
Where was I?
I put a few in because,
There's a
It's hard
large
to-
copper
Chandelier?
Just lost it. Hangs from cedar rafters. Enchanted flames cast dancing shadows around the room. Amber light emanates from the magically infused wall sconces. The paint on the walls is split. There's white on the bottom, and there's forest green from the outside on the top. To the left is a whitewashed stone hearth, which was always there.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Slept on many nights.
That scales upwards towards the rafters on each side of the fireplace. Well, I guess it's just the one side.
Yeah.
On the one side is a bookshelf with that's decorated with books with blue spines. There's blue bookends. There are blue vases, blue ceramic statues, and a blue decanter, because someone had to have blue somewhere in the building.
And he gave me a whole bookcase, you guys.
Yeah.
That's friendship.
So there you go.
That's besties.
That's
Yeah.
besties level friendship. Right there.
Above the mantle of the fireplace hangs a painting of Stuart and Rosemary. I had that commissioned, I forgot to say. The painting shows Stuart sitting in a high leather-backed chair while Rosemary stands beside him with their hands clasped on his shoulder. There are two tall leather-backed chairs sitting in front of the fireplace, which are actually there. There's a wooden stage set in that back corner over there in a small triangular shape. It only steps 1 foot or 1 step off the ground, so it's not very tall.
Can I request a chaise lounge in front of the fire?
No.
I did add a sofa.
There
and,
is a couch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I went ahead and added that to it because I was like, you know what? In case people want to sleep out here.
To the back right, there is an L-shaped bar that wraps around that corner. We already said those chandeliers. Behind the bar are tall shelves that line around the corner. Those reach up to the rafters, so there's a library style, ladder that
I'm so
rolls
proud of
around,
that.
and that is filled with exotic spirits and liquors from all over Tasha and beyond. And that was my description.
Can I
And
add
then-
that Ren
Along with the
also-
booths.
Oh yeah, we also added those booths. Yes, I think I skipped over that because I was trying to skim through that.
Yep.
But yeah, I put in 3 booths in the back for privacy, which I thought sounded like it would class it up, but now in retrospect, I think it's going to make some shady clientele come in. But we'll see.
You learn the most from the shady ones.
Yeah.
So,
I forgot to say that Ren learned how to fly on her broom.
Hmm.
I totally forgot to say that.
That's good.
mhm.
I did.
We're gonna need that.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say that Rin tried to perfect the rolling dismount. She like flew up to
Nice.
the sliding ladder and then tried to dismount onto the sliding ladder and ride it around the L.
There you go.
So, did anyone ever mention the people that we hired? We did
No, not yet. So that's.
That'll come
is
to
that a
me.
you thing?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Is that a you thing?
Well, he's gonna have to give a description of what each one of them
True.
looks like.
True.
So.
And play them.
So,
And I don't remember
yeah,
their
maybe.
names.
That's fine.
Yeah. So, walking around the tavern, we have a fairly busy night as there are more clientele in the Copper Rose than there had been in the Weary Eye for, let's be frank, quite some time. Walking around the establishment is a female tiefling server named Oriana Ecstasy. She is 37. She has short curly black hair, deep crimson skin, bright red eyes, and 2 short pointed horns. She stands 5'8" and has a curvy figure. She wears a ruffled purple blouse under a gray corseted dress with red stitching. As she walks around, giving winks and flirts around with the various clientele that she knows she can possibly get a few more extra tips out of. We then pan over to Theobald Gresham, who also is walking around, but also standing behind the bar and serving as necessary. He is a 35-year-old human male. He has short brown hair and a Caesar cut, light skin and brown eyes. He stands 5'9", has a thin build, and he wears a blue button-down shirt with the sleeves rolled up, and brown slacks with a short kind of server apron. He walks around taking drinks as necessary, and kind of every once in a while gives Rin a bit of a side eye for some possibly invasive questioning that had been gone during his interview process.
Clean that up, guys. It's fine. We're besties.
Behind the what are they called? Suicide doors, I think, where they both swing. A 57-year-old male halfling cook runs around in the kitchen, where if you can see in the back, a small kind of raised platform had been built for him to access the existing stove and tables back there for cooking. He has dark skin, dark sweat-back dreads, kept beneath his chef's hat, and brown eyes. He stands only 3 feet tall, but an average build, and he has a common tan shirt, brown pants beneath a green apron. As he quickly and hurriedly keeps cooking back there with a very pleasant and chipper attitude, we then pan back to the front section of the tavern, where, part-time, there is a female satyr bard. She has an olive complexion and long sandy blonde hair and bright blue eyes. She stands 5'4" with an athletic build, and she wears green studded leather armor and orange leather skirt, almost hinting to the fact that she is a bard, but perhaps more of the adventuring variety than simply just a musician. She does play a pan flute, and she very eagerly and chipperly plays it, as well as stomping on the stage to provide a bit of percussion during her performances. And her name is Vimia Greyheart. So, as the party is spending another night within the Copper Rose, potentially probably helping out and just keeping an eye on things, Rose herself sits in the high back leather chair and occasionally comes up to greet guests as she walks over to the table in which you guys are currently staying and says, I don't think I've seen this much business in quite some time. I think your renovations really turned this place around.
Yeah, this is great.
It really is. It's, worthy of you now, Rose.
Oh, I don't know about that. I think the last place is more fitting, but I do like this too.
When's the last time it was this busy in here?
It's never been this busy.
Never? Not even before?
Oh no, my steward and I, we ran a simple establishment. This is quite the fancy place now.
You are in for it.
I feel like the good news is running well and we're not putting out fires constantly.
That's great. Yeah, that's a big thing.
I meant to speak with you, Bog, about something.
Yeah?
If you don't mind, I'd like to borrow him for just a moment in the back.
No worries, we've got all these private alcoves you could just duck right on into.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's go over here to my office. I head to the last one.
She gets up and slowly shuffles over. She sits down next to you. Bog, I mentioned that I found a big bag of money before.
Yeah. That's great. I love big bags of money.
Yes, I didn't tell you exactly how much was in there.
Yeah, that's your business. I mean,
Well, it was a lot, and I still have quite a lot left, even after all of these renovations.
really, this was an expensive endeavor.
It was, but, well, you've been so good to me. Can I trust you with this?
You want me to take your big bag of money?
I don't like having it here.
Is there a bank in town?
It's
'Cause
too much.
I mean, you might want to take it to the bank. But I mean, I'll take it. I could take it to the bank for you if you like. Or maybe hide some of it under your bed.
That may work. I could try and pry up one of the floorboards.
Well, I mean, I'll do the prying.
Oh, okay.
Hang on a second, though. How much exactly is in the bag?
Well, I counted it out quite a while ago. I think after all of the renovations, I still have 15,000 gold pieces.
You still have 15,000.
I think so.
How many was there to begin with?
Somewhere closer to 20. It
Oh.
covered everything in the bar, and even hiring on the new staff, I've been able to pay for everything.
Is it in gold or in platinum?
It's gold.
You was able to move that bag by yourself.
Well, not
That's a heavy bag for...
not easily, no.
Well, I guess that's motivation, though, right? I mean,
I took it in small pieces. It was left out early in the morning.
well, sure, I'll hang on to your big bag of money.
Thank you. I'd like to keep some of it here, but honestly,
Yeah, I would say so.
it's too much, though.
It's too much money.
I think, honestly,
I don't think that's a thing.
I'd like to keep probably just 1,000 gold pieces here,
Okay.
but the rest, I don't want it to be here. It scares me.
The money, did it do something to you?
Well, no, but
Then what's there to be scared about?
there was a note that came with it. It said our apologies.
Our apologies.
Yes,
Did somebody wrong you?
I don't know. But
I mean, think back. Have
your
you
boss.
ever been wronged in your life?
most people are so nice. I don't think so.
Interesting. All right then. You think this might have anything to do with Stuart at all?
I don't think so.
No.
He passed a few years back now, and I think it was just a heart problem.
Oh.
He had one for quite some time. I thought
A
it was
heart?
just
Yeah,
that.
horrible, yeah.
Yeah.
That's rough. All right then. Yeah, is there a bank? You didn't answer my question. Is there a bank in town?
I don't trust banks.
You don't. Oh, you're one of
No,
those.
they take your money and you never see it again.
Well, yeah, because you withdraw it. You say, hey, I want my money back.
Yeah, but if you pass on, then they just keep it.
Sure. But you wouldn't. Never mind. I'll hang on to your money.
Thank you.
So it's your money.
Yes.
Use it when you need it.
I would be fine with you using a bit of it as well. It was partly your doing that this all came to be.
Yeah.
Like a bit.
Unless you think the bag was for you and somebody was apologizing to you or your friends.
No, I mean, this is your establishment. It's definitely meant for you. I mean, nobody apologizes to me.
Wait, why?
Aw.
Here's your bugbear thing. Don't worry about it.
She kind of touches your arm. I'm sorry.
Yes,
You're very soft.
oh, I know, right?
I need you guys.
It's conditioning. It's a lot of conditioning.
Huh.
But yeah, I'll watch your money. I won't spend your money.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
You could spend some. You can
No,
You
it's
should
your
get
money,
yourself
Rose.
something nice. I mean, you got so much nice stuff already, but you know, it can never hurt to have another thing.
You sure? We'll see. We'll see. I'll hang on to it.
All right.
Thank you for trusting me with your money.
I'm sure you'll do the right thing and make sure that it's safe. I trust you and your group. You're very capable.
I will absolutely do the right thing.
Thank you. All right. I think I might need to go and greet some more guests.
That sounds like the thing that a tavern owner should do.
So you're gonna shuffle up. Hello, welcome to the Copper Rose. She walks over to the front door as there are more guests walking in.
Oh man.
Is it Jeff?
So, actually, on that note, I know we've put a lot of work into our building, and it's only been about a month. And it wasn't the best of areas. It wasn't the worst part of town. Have we noticed any changes in the immediate vicinity of like people near us, or is it too soon to notice anything like that?
You haven't really noticed much change out in the outlying area or anything.
Have we enacted social change? No pain?
We'll quick
We
for
are
that.
gentrifying, actually.
No, I don't want to be a part of that.
No.
So,
All right. Well, is everyone out there? Everybody's here.
in the tavern, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'll call everybody over and have them join me in my office, which
Are we
is
all gonna fit in there?
back there. Oh yeah, it's big.
They're big?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all good.
It'll be a.
It's all good. So some of you might have to just lean your head in, but
Got it.
yeah. So
Perfect.
we're all there.
Yep.
I'm still behind the bar, but
You're still.
it's
yeah.
fine.
You're yelling
Wait,
at us.
no, I thought this was you.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
I got a
old
new
you.
guy.
That's the old him.
That's the old me.
That's an imposter.
Well, look, you take up so much less space.
I
in your
do.
new position.
I'm not all hunched over.
Yeah.
Yeah. I made him stand tall. He's proud now.
Yes.
He's got his new pea coat on and all
Like
that.
his
Apparently we're
shield.
kissing.
Oh, you guys. Oh, you are
Having
very
an
close
intimate
brothers.
moment.
Very, very
I know
close
we're in a
brothers.
dark corner,
It's
but like
hey, it's Minotaur tribe custom.
You lock
that's
horns.
canon.
And
That's
we're
canon.
rubbing horns.
Yeah.
Just rubbing horns
Oh,
like
boy.
brothers do.
That is not canon.
Like that is not canon.
It is in their little tribe.
Canon,
Sure.
Canon only to the savage tribe.
Yeah, there you go.
It's the quickest I've let him tell me no on something. That is not canon. No.
That's not a cut.
All right. Here, everyone.
I almost took it.
Order.
Order in the court.
Did he get a gavel?
I need one here.
You do.
So anyway, I called you all here for this meeting.
Unofficial meeting.
Thank you all for helping with the Copper Rose, and it's been great getting to know you all over the last month.
Are you breaking up with Spock?
No, not at all. This is about Rosemary. She just approached me.
She okay?
She's fine.
Okay.
She's great. I found out she doesn't trust banks, which I think is weird. But
Odd. Yes.
she just entrusted me with a very large sum of money. And since you're all investors, I thought you should know. You know, that she just gave me this money.
Gave you money?
Well, she didn't give it to me. I'm
Okay.
holding it for her because, like I said, she doesn't trust the bank.
Do we need to make a safe?
Perhaps
Might be a good idea.
it
That's
might be a
that's
great
heavy
idea.
bag.
That is a great idea. I
Yeah.
mean, we could put this in the bag of holding,
Do you
but
have the bag
Right.
on you?
Oh, that's true.
I'm just gonna assume it's in her room. Let's-
What?
I don't want to
Doing
carry it
I was
around.
like, wait, do you have this on you?
No. I'm just
Probably a fair
I'm
assumption.
miming it.
Okay.
I feel like this is bag.
It's probably
Here.
about this big. I don't know.
like this big, just no.
How much can a bag of holding hold? Like, is there a weight limit?
There are weight limits.
15,000 gold gonna break that weight limit?
I don't think so.
I don't think it does. It's a good question to ask, but we'll say no for the sake of brevity.
Okay.
Is it weight limits or was it just size limits?
Both.
Hold?
Oh,
Capacity
Oh.
500 pounds.
Okay, how heavy is 15,000 gold?
Right.
Enough to.
We're
probably
gonna
beat
say
some
not that
unconscious
heavy.
Okay.
Rose moved this by herself, so I'm gonna say no. It's not
Okay.
500 pounds.
Great. All right.
Which,
Well,
like,
we could put
the
it
whole
in there
thing.
for now, but it might be
Well, I'm
good.
just saying, if you wanted it out of sight, I don't know. Anyway,
Maybe
she
Corfer has some idea on the safe.
perhaps some kind of magical safe. That'd
Yeah.
be good.
Perhaps
But
some
yeah,
sort of
she.
biometrics.
What if we... He probably wouldn't be able to make it. He could enchant it after we've had it made.
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah, totally,
That would actually make her feel way more
definitely.
300 pounds.
secure. Oh!
That's a
Almost at the limit of our budget.
heavy
Rose is
bag.
jacked.
We start having conversations about is Rose who we think she is.
We did establish she moved it individually.
Yeah,
We
Not
don't know that.
piece by piece.
coin
True,
by
true.
coin. She.
Yeah.
That is almost as heavy as a full-on chest
Sweet.
of drawers.
Yeah, totally.
Wooden chest
Hmm.
of drawers. That is-
How do you know that?
That's a very random thing.
She did suggest leaving some of it here and then having some of it come with us.
I
So-
can't imagine us on the road is safer than here.
Well, she said that I could have some of it so that I could buy myself something nice,
Some being.
but I mean, I've got some pretty nice stuff already, so I figured I would, share it with you guys.
Well, we could always set up party funds.
That's definitely true. We could do that. That's a whole thing.
Yeah. It's like a pool of funds that we can use together as a group to buy something. Either that one of us couldn't buy on our own, so we could borrow from party funds to do that, or, if we need to buy something that benefits the group as a whole, like, say, healing potions or something that,
Yeah.
we could use on other people, we could borrow from those funds.
Oh yeah, I bought so many healing potions
What? We have a healer.
Well,
Why do we need...
I bought some too.
because I can only do it like twice in a day. Like
Wait, guys, I can heal now.
what?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, but I have to cause damage to do it.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, but only to the bad guys. And then
Sure.
The good guy
Yeah, magic.
gets
I'll get
healing.
it.
Yeah.
It's like a weird sort of equilibrium.
It's a balance
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, I'm about the balance,
Balance,
you know. Preferably not killing, but just harm.
Yeah, that's
Should we...
it's life. Yeah, balance.
Should we make her do the last blow on the next thing?
That's really rude.
Yeah, we gotta rip that band-aid off.
Guys, really don't feel like that's a goal in my life that I need to have set for me.
Don't. I won't make you do that.
Okay.
I still have yet to kill anything in my life, so
Wonderful. See? It is possible, guys.
Can I do a perception check on that or whatever?
Insight check.
Insight
go
check.
ahead.
Yeah.
Do an insight check. Do it.
There's no way that's
Do it.
true.
You won't. No balls.
I infected you with that. I'm not mad about it.
16.
Yeah, it's totally true. I've never killed anything in my life.
I know. I still don't believe it. I don't know how. Okay. Okay.
It's just it's Matt's delivery.
Bog's never killed nothing. Hey, he's kind of a lover.
He hasn't.
Not a
We've
fighter.
never hurt a fly. Look at that face. No. The gentle soul.
Anyway, so on that note, also since you're all here, I figured I needed to also talk to you now that we're in this private area.
I mean, we're just standing outside of it.
Yeah, no, you're definitely in the private area.
We're actually, the two of us are outside. We're just sticking our heads in through the window.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Because it's too big.
So
We're back to
Small
full
for us.
table, by the way. We figured the battle map probably
Oh,
isn't
okay.
necessary.
Actually, on a serious note, do like the patrons kind of know us as like not the owners, but definitely more involved than your average patron?
Yeah. Yeah.
So like, I don't.
there's a
Sounds-
portrait of each of us along this wall.
Um,
There can be.
like not kind of an arrogant, but like, do they kind of afford us like a little, like if they see us gather, like a little, afford us a bit of respect, or I don't know, like how like outwardly involved we are. Does that make sense?
It's a month, so probably not. I mean, with how long renovations took, probably not. We're
Yeah, not-
probably
The
associated
people who
with
come
I
here
would
think
say-
that we're just drunks who come here a lot.
it. Yeah.
We're those regulars.
I mean, they might have seen us painting, which might indicate that we owe Rose something.
Dorgiran and I are obviously the bouncers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Totally.
Have you kicked anyone out yet?
I haven't had
No,
to.
but Rin has, for sure.
Rin has apparently convinced people to leave of their own volition.
Yep.
I don't know how. It's really weird.
How do you get a drunk person to do anything of their own volition?
Make them think it's their idea.
Magic.
That's what she says, but I don't understand what she means by it.
Everything I do when I'm drunk, I think it's my idea, and it's the best idea.
Exactly.
Well, guys, I have something to talk to you all about. Also, not only all the money, but so that group that was here, I gotta come clean. They were here for me, and I'll pull out that paper that I stole, and I go, this here, clearly Vidir. You must not have a contract on me, because you would have already approached me about this, but I do have a bounty on my head in the city of Ortham.
How much?
None of your business, and I put it away.
Definitely not as good as what they got.
Wait, yeah, so the cow is also offering money for my head.
Oh, the cowl. I thought you said cow, and I was very confused.
Oh,
I thought you were
that's
making
weird.
fun of
That's racist.
Specious?
But yeah, so yeah, I don't even know where to go from there. But I definitely didn't do it. I can tell you that.
What did they
Insight
want you
check.
for?
What is
Go
it?
ahead.
Didn't do it. What?
So there in Ortham, I ran a jewelry establishment. Yeah, it's called the Black Opal Blessing.
Oh, that's a good name.
10.
Thanks. And so, yeah, I'm telling the truth.
Dang.
So, it was called the Black Opal Blessing, and so I also did like ceremonies and blessing of pieces of jewelry and stuff. You know, I'm a cleric.
Right.
I'm also a businessman. So, there was a noble who I'm pretty sure offed his wife to marry a younger woman, and
How awful. That's not
that is
self-defense.
absolutely terrible. Yes. And so when he came to my establishment, he was looking for a new ring for his bride to be,
Ugh.
and I happened to have offered him a ring that belonged to his now deceased wife.
Did you know this before you did it?
I did not know it belonged to his deceased wife, no.
How did you get the deceased wife's ring?
Sometimes, when there's supply and demand, you have then supply chain issues, you get resourceful.
So how did we find out it? How was it found out that it was ex-wife's?
So inside it happened to have been engraved.
Bog, you take
Yeah.
3 points of psychic damage.
Oh crap. Okay.
From
3 points psychic
Tell them
damage.
the truth.
Ow!
Are you okay, Bob?
What just happened? Anyway, my head hurts, but yeah, so
Could I have you make a perception check?
sure.
I could heal you, but I gotta hurt somebody to do it.
no.
My passive is much higher than what I just rolled, but
Okay, your passive works.
passive is 16.
Yeah. You think for just a split second you see that shadow again.
Oh crap. Slenderman!
Where?
Nowhere, it's fine.
As everyone turns and looks, there's nothing.
Rosie, this is getting out of hand.
Look, that's why I'm coming clean, okay? So, sometimes I would go take from, you know, graves and mausoleums and, you know, cut out the middleman. It's not like you can take that stuff with you after you die, you know? Why do you want to be buried with it? It's silly.
Can't say I blame you at all, Bog.
Have we ever established when it goes from grave robbing to archaeology?
Oh, it's after the body's decayed.
I think it's all the same, really.
Thank you. That's kind of my thought. So like, you kill a hag and then you take all of his stuff. What's the difference?
Exactly.
Well,
or
it's just trophies.
you go into some
Not the
ancient-
head. I'm talking about the stuff.
I mean,
Well, some of this stuff could be
it's
trophies
not
too.
her fault she got murked by her
That's right.
first
But
husband.
this noble, seeing as how I did that, he was pretty quick to point the blame off of himself. And,
So
you know, I did have the ring, so it kind of looked like I did it, but I didn't kill her.
So
So you,
they think you killed her?
Yeah, there was a lot of suspicion on him.
Oh, you're the fall guy.
I'm the fall guy there. Yeah, fall
so
guy.
you
Yeah.
mentioned at the beginning of this that he should have an idea about it.
Yeah, he's a bounty hunter. He clearly doesn't have the contract.
Well, I should hope not.
If he did, I'd be in chains.
Do you know anything about this?
The Muppet Man?
Yeah.
No, you
What?
don't. No, he doesn't.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, baloney.
You took coin from the Crimson Cow?
No, not the Crimson Cow.
Oh, you don't get paid before the bounty.
Yeah.
You gotta
Oh,
bring
wait,
the
we don't
bounty
know
in.
that the bad guys connected to the Crimson Cow. Never mind. We don't know that.
What?
Out of
I
character.
made some serious leaps.
Both of us stare, like, what?
Where were you?
Look, B.L. Oni. You didn't have a contract on me. Let me see this. What's it say?
So
What's it?
you find a letter,
Uh-huh.
specifically written towards Vadir, indicating that there is a person of interest that he is to track down, and ideally bring back to Ortharn alive.
No details about me.
Oh no, there are details.
What's it say?
If you wanted to share the
Narcissistic much?
details.
Well, I knew it was incorrect information. That's why I wanted to hear what it was.
Let me see if I still have it up.
And it's up to you if you want to. Actually, if you're reading it, you'd see that it is the name at the end of it is Lurs Burak.
They think my name is Liz
No,
Barak?
no.
Oh, that's who signed it. Got it.
What was the name of the
Taking
nobleman
note
that
of
you
that.
jacked his dead wife's ring?
What's it?
What's the name of the nobleman that you...
His name was Lord Burton. Which is kind of a coincidence that we were using that name earlier.
I was gonna say, I was
It
like, wait.
is, yeah.
But
That
yes,
was not D&D
Lord
related.
Burton.
Okay.
Lord
Yes.
Burton.
It's a common name.
Sounds familiar.
Anyway, what was that name again? I'm sorry, I was asked a question. I was going to add it to my notes here.
Yep. Lurs Burak.
Lurs Barak.
Lurs.
Don't have it readily available. You know, just a brief description of what you may look like or what you may go by.
Oh. And did it say how fancy I am?
I did specify you as handsome, Bob.
That is what people usually call me.
You are handsome,
I
Bob.
have dropped it since then, but I am happy to pick that name back up.
I wouldn't. I
Oh, it
wouldn't
might
do
not be
that.
a good idea.
What if yes, you guys called me handsome?
Handsome Bob.
Oh, that's been
I've-
too long. That's good stuff right there.
I've been actively calling you handsome Bog for like a month now.
What?
And you
See, I thought-
constantly deny it.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
See?
For a minute there, I thought he developed a tick.
Oh, yeah. I thought he just had a crush on me.
No, I could just tell you were a little too naive.
Well, that's rude.
Truthful.
And rude.
No, that's why I've been pushing it off. That I haven't found you.
Oh, that's
You've been reporting in.
kind of you.
I mean, I've made a report, and a report to be passed along from a certain large affiliate.
The Crimson Cow has a bounty on you? Now it's appropriate.
Yes, so
I still don't know
I'll pull it back out.
any of that.
I'll pull out the story. It's for 30,000 gold pieces.
Yeah, that's like way more than mine.
That's a decent chunk into
It's-
your fortress that
it's-
you want there.
Almost like you guys should turn me in and then break me out as soon as you get the money.
It is alive. Specifically alive.
Okay, well, if we're telling truths, can I operate under the assumption that I now know that the Crimson Cowl is involved with this, or have we not done that yet?
have not done that.
You said certain large affiliate.
I said a certain
who's a
large
large
affiliate.
Yeah, it
affiliate?
doesn't say whom. Yeah,
You're such a butt.
Mostly looking at Rainier. when
unless
I say
Rainier
that.
wants to chime in.
You're such a dick.
Yeah, so you all did with that information what you will.
Oh, tonight there's going to be a jailbreak.
So,
It's an
who
ortho.
issued that? The one that you have?
The one that I have is from the Crimson Cow.
Huh.
Aha!
Hey, now your character knows. Let's go.
That he has one from the Crimson Cowl, not Vadir.
That doesn't matter.
That's all you needed. Just somebody yell it out. Hey!
The words have been said.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
It's
sir.
no longer player versus character knowledge. Hey.
There's that.
Yeah.
Well, if we're telling truths,
Uh-huh.
Are we just in one deceitful group? Is that what this is?
I'm
I don't
coming
think I've been
clean.
very deceitful.
well,
I just hit things with a hammer, man.
am not a part of the Crimson Cowl, but I am a part of a faction of individuals that is very similar and yet also nothing like it.
Oh, so you're a criminal too.
What does that mean?
How big is the bounty on your head?
I don't have a bounty because I'm a part of the faction.
You're part of a secret faction?
I am. And
I'm shocked.
Oh, just how many gangs are there around here?
at least two. Blue is kind of our affiliate color.
That makes so much
Oh, the
sense
opposite
now.
of crimson.
So blue notices, it identifies a place as a safe haven or that someone from our faction frequents here.
Are you
It's kind of a calling card.
are you part of the Blue Daggers then?
I don't think it's the blue dagger. Is it?
Yeah. Blue
It's
Dagger
blue
Syndicate.
daggers? Yeah. Okay, I forget what the big one is because mine's the Aegean. Yes.
Right.
Called it.
I'm a mastermind.
Key mind?
Keep on. Well, not in this sense, but yeah. Mastermind, key mind, you know.
Not colorblind.
That
How
makes
do you
sense.
know of the blue daggers?
How do I know?
Yeah.
Because I'm a mastermind.
Oh, he's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, apparently.
Look, I know thieves can't. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I know who all the big players are. Yeah. I don't know them, but I know of them. You know.
Oh, this entire party's a big bounty, man.
I heard that.
It's like
Sorry, I'm just saying.
my career choice may have been a mistake.
I'm not blunted, but there has been quite a lot of activity by the Crimson Cowl in Ore Farm, and we used to be active there too, but it seems like they have kind of absorbed some of our faction members, or I fear those who didn't want to participate were made an example of.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Are we gonna... So you're about blue. Crimson is clearly not blue. Are we gonna start having...
Crimson. It's in the
So-
name.
Yes. We're gonna start having issues with them now that we're putting your blue all over our...
It's
It's
All
subtle.
over the place. It's just on a
It's just
shelf.
one shelf.
One shelf. It's red. Look at these curtains. They're red.
I just have like a general unease about me. It's cool.
So,
Can't lock colors.
I'm gonna roll a thing.
What thing are you rolling?
High or low?
Okay.
He's deciding whether he wants to do something.
So that money.
The big thing of money?
The bag of money.
Yeah, what about it?
Do you remember when I told you that that group of people were made an example of?
Yeah?
There may be an apology.
Oh no.
Oh no.
A little restitution.
from the
that's
people
what.
that they were pretending to be.
So there was a note on there that said like our apologies.
Yeah.
Great.
That's from the real.
That's from the real guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're definitely not trying to make any enemies here. And with it being so close to Ore Farm, I wouldn't be surprised if they actually were pretty active in the area.
No, not right now.
I do like that the people who want to kill me gave me a whole bunch of money.
That is really hilarious.
That's
Yeah.
pretty great. I do
Yeah.
like that. Thank you, Evkoff.
So, that being said,
I think it's irony.
I'm not sure how well it's gonna go trying to then turn you in for the bounty and then break you out immediately.
Yeah, I was kidding. I was kidding when I said that. Please don't do that.
Yeah, they could go real bad.
For us or for him?
Either.
Both.
I
yeah.
really have a feeling they're not going to wait very long to start
Torture?
the example making.
Yeah.
Preemptive self-defense?
Preemptive self-defense.
Does that mean that Lord is in league with the Crimson Call?
But you
Oh, the intrigue.
The Crimson
Or did he
Cowl.
hire them to get rid of his first wife?
Oh, the intrigue.
Aha!
I don't know if you're good at in character or not.
Oh, someone in power cohorting with criminals and
An underground
Evil
faction
doers?
of assassins? No.
never.
That's not how this works. And then asking them to take care of a problem?
I don't know that I appreciate your sarcasm.
It's okay, I know you came from the sticks.
You came from a simple island life thing.
We came from the desert, we know.
Yeah, that's cutthroat there. I've heard the stories.
Most of them are true.
Alright, so this is a lot of information. We've
Yeah.
been sitting around doing this for a while. What's the game plan? What are we doing? Are we taking care of this? Or are we pretending it doesn't exist?
I was just letting you know so that if anybody comes looking for me, you could just go,
How much?
I knew I couldn't trust the cat. I knew it.
You never can.
You mean the one who doesn't care about money?
Oh, cats are pretty fickle.
They are.
That's true.
Stay away from the belly.
He does like chaos, though.
Like what?
Chaos. It might not be for the money, but maybe for the chaos.
The chaos cat.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Some
then.
cats just want to watch the world burn.
Yep.
We just bought those glasses. That's coming out of the money I give you.
So maybe don't call yourself Hamson Bog again.
But it's gonna be so hard.
Just a suggestion. Or refer to yourself as Bog.
Can we refer to you as HB?
HB. Sure.
Lovecraft?
Yeah, it's the first thing I thought
Hey, it did say he was a lover, not a fighter.
too. It's true.
How's your... Never mind.
All right.
I have a worry that if we go down that route, we're going to start dealing with some really weird things.
Yeah, totally.
The H.P. Lovecraft part of it.
Oh, things from the great beyond.
Cost
So,
horror.
so, are,
That whole dungeon that's untouched.
Skull,
So do you guys
Skull Island.
want to like go search for all this stuff?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
would
a new
actually really,
conversation.
really love to.
Oh yeah, now that this is all kind of, settled, we should probably, leave town for a few days.
Well, that's why I leave town every now and again.
Yeah, I was gonna do that. I gotta go find some more moonstones.
This guy and his moonstones is all he ever talks about.
Y'all wanna come with me?
Actually, I do. Yeah.
While we're on the way, we could always keep an eye out for anything on the list. And I have some things for my group that I'd like to keep an eye out for.
Should you have like a divining rod for these stones, or you just kind of like?
I just take out I take out the maul and like
I don't think that's how that works. Sure. Yep.
Definitely.
No,
how that
the
works.
rest of the entire bar looks at him, what is this guy doing?
Do you like flip it on the ground, and whichever way the stick points, that's where you go?
Please don't break the new wood floors.
Yeah, you should probably do that outside.
Um,
Not in front of the sheriff.
Rolling bones.
Did we?
Bones and stones.
I feel like I should
other
know this. Whatever happened with the oh my god, the leader of the ogres and his conversation with
Quizzical?
Corvo? I do not
We
remember that.
did not find out, but we can inquire.
Did we not do that at all during the month?
No, none of us did.
Nobody mentioned it in their details at all.
No one did. We just kind of assumed
There was a
that
deliberation
they take care of
between,
business.
Corfir
A genie and an
Zipor.
Oni
Right.
meet. You just let them do their thing.
I figured it. We lucked into the fact that they didn't try to kill each other and decided to be friendly. So
Yeah. So
They're two beings bigger than us.
Well, let's let the DM tell us what happened.
So, as this kind of gets brought up, Rose will chime in. Oh, Vigigor, yeah, he's coming here a couple times since he just came in a few days ago. You all were out running errands, but he pops in every couple weeks or so now. He's I think formed some sort of agreement or trade deal or something with Corfer.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad that worked out.
He pops in and says hi. He's very nice.
He is very
he's a nice fellow.
she was asleep whenever they did their thing, wasn't she?
Yes, but Vigigor's come into the tavern a couple times, and while you all were out, someone else is always here.
That's true.
We did let her know that someone might come by that day, and I think she saw him, but then went to bed when Corfer came back around.
I mean, whenever they did their
Yeah.
Yes, she was not there for that.
except for Jeff. Jeff was.
Yeah.
Well,
Jeff is always there.
Yeah,
I
Jeff
forgot
is
about Jeff.
Hey guys.
There he is.
Not now, Jeff.
All right, sorry.
We need to just hire Jeff to follow us around.
We do. Jeff, can you just follow us around, maybe chronicle our activities and...
No, actually, I need to be moving along.
Oh, okay.
Metagame Jeff.
Just a drink.
Medicate
Have,
Jeff.
have you made a Jeff character yet?
No, but I should. I'll create a D&D Beyond mini and everything.
We better
Just a
encounter
guy.
him out in the wild.
Just always.
He's got a book in one hand.
No.
He just needs to show up in the wild somewhere while we're out there.
We're just
We
talking
just
at night.
all-
He just strolled by the fire.
We just hear mumbling as we're like slinking through the grass, and now you see the wild hag in her natural habitat.
How much is it to hire a stenographer?
David Attenborough.
Did that actually just happen? Oh, God. Okay, anyway, keep going.
Yeah.
So anyway, there's like some fields nearby that like I could do some looking. We could maybe head that way and see what we find. And
Fields.
yeah, well, there's like supposedly some maybe ruins nearby where my faction needs to forge some things. And
Magic fields.
maybe
Okay, sure. First thing in the morning, or you want to go now?
whenever. What time is it?
It's
Keen mind.
yeah. It'd be about midday.
Oh, it's midday.
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 Is this busy at midday?
Midday.
Yeah. Lunch rush.
I have to like this.
Speaking of which, get back.
You want
the
to
top
go?
of the
You
order.
want to go now?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go.
Here
You
we
doing
go
anything?
adventuring.
What are you doing, Video? Doing anything?
Obviously not.
Not have
Since I
any.
can't bring you in.
Yeah, you could certainly try.
I'll make Dorgear do it.
Dorgear is my bestie. He wouldn't do that.
Dorgear.
Brother.
You want to challenge Bog to a wrestling match?
Oh, he was step in the ring.
No,
Yep,
I
it's
don't
a-
want to step in the ring.
3 minutes.
He said you were 3 minutes.
Wait,
He said he could
hold on a
last
second.
more than 3 minutes with you in the ring.
Remember that night that we put a puzzle together? You know,
It's just a wrestling match.
That bar. Also, it's just a wrestling match.
Yeah. You know, just gotta pin him.
okay, well, how about this? Later on tonight, you and I can get all greased up and wrestle each other. Okay?
No,
Why
not
is
that kind
there
of
grease
wrestling.
involved?
Trust me, you're gonna want to grease.
No.
So later tonight,
Can we not do
whenever
this?
we camp, this is happening now.
Oh boy.
about
Later tonight.
Later tonight, whenever
about
we're
that
ready
fight
to bed down, you and I in front of a fire are gonna grease up, and we're gonna roll around and have a good time. You know, see who's the bigger man.
Who's gonna come out?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I'll
talking
ref
about.
it. You know, make sure it's good, clean,
Yeah, special,
family fun.
yeah, special guest referee. Good deal. Okay. This is happening.
Who will
you buy tickets
at
to the
some
seats.
point get
You're only the
involved in the
edge.
fight as well. At some point,
Who
he'll
will?
get punched. Vidir.
No, he won't.
Yeah, he'll somehow get into the middle of the
Oh,
scuffle. That's how
yeah.
that always goes, right?
That is true. Please don't choose a side.
I would never. I am
I don't trust that at all.
truly I am a
This is
neutral
actually the
party.
face of my characters.
Okay, well.
Yeah, Rainier and I can keep trying to distract Vidir so that someone can get up to hijinks and shenanigans
As
in the ring.
the baby face in this situation, I accept your challenge.
Okay.
And that,
Do we all get a
Yes.
fight pit installed?
yeah. We'll talk about that. So as the party decides to head out from the city,
Mm-hmm.
first question, are you going to be taking a transport? Are you taking the cart?
We will take the cart.
Okay. So,
Is there a reason we would not take said cart?
if you're going to the wilderness, there will not be a road to travel upon, which may
We're
make
just
the cart
going
more
to a-
difficult.
Field.
Well, which way is this? The way to my stuff.
Yeah, so then
My stuff.
this way, the notes you were given indicated you could. There were a couple different avenues you could take. You could go down into the Calgon Forest and attempt to forage from there, which is not fields exactly.
Not cart friendly.
Correct.
You're talking about to the south or southeast?
Correct. Or alternatively, if you so choose, there was also mention of trekking into Pharaoh Fall and discovering what exactly was going on there.
Zombie Town.
Oh, that's
Ghost
the one
town.
that doesn't exist.
Ghost Town, yeah.
Um,
I'll kill some ghosts. Why not?
which one sounds more like a possibility to find some moon shit?
Honestly,
Yo, moon.
either one could yield results. You're not certain.
We have both seem like pretty good options for both of our stuff.
All right. We'll just put
We
it up
gotta
to
get
a
them
vote.
both.
I have a
Yeah.
particular distaste for the undead, so I vote we go deal with that.
Where is that? In the map?
The big dark spot.
Oh, the dark spot. Oh, let's go to the dark spot.
Yeah, I swore I would never go to the dark spot,
You did
but
say that.
I am gonna go because I trust my fellow friends and adventurers. Let's do it.
There's your first mistake, but I am here for it.
If we clear it out, I can reopen that trade path. We can make money.
Ooh, should we talk to the sheriff before we go and
No.
say, hey, we're maybe looking at?
No,
clearing that
don't
out?
do that. I don't
Don't do
like
that?
her. No,
Oh yeah, I don't like her either.
no,
I'm
no.
glad it's not just me.
Just kind of a jerk.
All right, to the shadow.
Okay.
To the shadow. Yes, absolutely.
From a distance.
Yes, from a distance.
So the journey will take. Let's see. Pull up the world map. Make sure I'm quoting this correctly. I think between 2 and 3
take the
days.
cart
Yeah.
Is every town a
New
day?
cart.
What's that little towny thing in between?
It's a town.
Towny McTown. it's a Towny McTown face.
Get out.
There's no title on it. I don't know.
Correct. So actually,
Oh, it's a town.
so having gone through it, so this would have been on your three's initial trek into Milvain. You would pass through a fort.
Okay.
So it's a fort.
It is a fort.
Oh, so it's not a town.
Correct.
It's
not a town.
Sporty McFort.
Yeah.
Well, you
40
said,
fort
what's this
base.
town thing? I'm like, I don't know, it's town. But no, that
Your
would actually be
map.
a fort. Yeah, I know. I didn't have it up at the time. It's a lot to remember. Because there's more sections of the world than I can keep track of. So, even though I made it all.
Misty
So,
Thicket.
I demand encyclopedia knowledge.
Keen mind.
normally I do. Well,
Right.
I've got one note for that. So, as you begin to set out, it is 2 days' ride to the fort.
Before we get to the fort, because presumably, like we know. Okay, so we've been through that fort already. How was their reaction to the idea of going back west from it instead of going east to Milvain?
They advised against it.
Were they stopping people, or were they just advising it?
Advising against it.
Okay, I didn't know if we were. I want to make sure if we got to the fort, if they're like, yeah, you can't go, and it's a big hubbub.
Like
Oh,
it's
no.
quarantined or something.
No, they had mentioned that it's a travel at your own risk kind
Okay.
of a journey.
Can I assume during the travel I would have... Oh, wait, you said 2 days, right?
Correct.
Okay, then I'm gonna go back to my normal hit points.
Yes.
Unless you tell us any more truths.
I only tell truths, okay?
So, during your travel, on the first day, could I have one person in the party make a survival check?
So, I can do it because I was gonna actually ask if while we're going, I don't know that I ever, because we've talked about it today, so I haven't actually gotten like a list of like possible reagents. Are there like any fauna type things I could look for while we're traveling?
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, if you want to do that during that time, that's
Like,
fine.
can I do that as a survival check, or do you want it to be separate?
Yes, this would be a separate check. This is more of a skill check for you using your alchemist supplies to gather materials. And then the other survival check is more just kind of survival perception, general Actually, honestly, a survival check isn't probably necessary since you are traveling along a road. So a perception check would probably be more fitting.
Okay, yeah, because my thought process was like, if I'm already out looking at the sides of the roads, I'll be probably looking in general.
Right.
Like, paying attention. 17. So what do you want, perception?
Well, I need a perception check for looking out on the road, and then and if you wanted to make a survival check for materials, then you could do that, but that would be separate.
Okay, so that, either way, it's a dirty 20.
I'll do the
Okay.
perception check since I'm driving my car.
Gotcha.
I believe that's gonna be a 12.
Okay.
Can I assist him?
You can, yes. Or no, I'm sorry. There was actually, I called for one perception check
Yeah,
during
so-
the travel.
12.
Okay. And
You're just too
then,
distracted by me, like, peeking through bushes.
yeah. So,
Well, I'm talking too much. Do you like the cushion seats? I just had those installed. They're very nice.
I'm not sitting in them. Up!
Oh.
What?
Do you like the cushion seats back
not
there?
I'm flying.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Is it
right.
The first 3 times I told you I
The
like the
entire
cushion
group
seats.
rolls their eyes.
Very
Still
nice.
just like a,
Nice.
a cart, or is it like an actual
Like,
carriage
I just,
now?
It's
that
like
can't,
it's
that
like
stick
a
up your butt
covered
cannot be
wagon.
comfortable.
Covered wagon.
No, it's
Yeah.
it's lovely,
Like the
and don't
Oregon
you
Trail.
dare insult Doubtfire.
Sort of. But it's got
nice.
cushion bench
So,
seat
so yeah,
wrapped around
you get
the
to
back.
pick,
Misses.
so,
Sorry.
And
Rainier.
up front.
during the travel, you don't find a lot in terms of like reagents necessarily, but you do find wildflowers that you could use potentially to make a soap or perfume, which you'd be able to do with your alchemist supplies.
Yeah.
It's something.
Make some soap.
Can
Make some perfume.
The roads that you're traveling upon are mostly like highlands, so there's not a lot in terms of raw resources. But the flowers you could use to potentially make either of those.
Make money.
I will have to. Just not, no. I can't really like add it to my inventory because it's not like a thing.
You
Right,
can
just take
custom
it.
item it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so on the first day of travel,
On the first day of travel.
on the first day of travel,
The DM gave to us.
One sneaker
Um,
attack.
And
So-
an ogre in an apple tree.
now, while traveling along
That's
the
the
road,
other direction.
actually, it's a calm day. You don't happen to notice anything.
Great.
It's almost like it's a well-traveled road on a trade route.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go. How's it going?
I'll
I
keep
keep-
night watch.
Level with Bog. And I'm like, Bog, I named her.
So do we?
You named a broom?
I did.
What'd you name the broom?
Doubtfire.
You named it
I
Doubtfire?
did.
What a great name.
Hello!
Oh, that's wonderful.
Dorgiran, Bogzar, both of you can make athletics checks if you wanted to actually wrestle each other.
Yeah, we're doing it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, do you get disadvantage because
Acrobatics or
you're oiled up?
athletics? You said athletics? Okay.
Athletics.
Yeah, I take out an oil flask and I oil myself up.
Okay.
Well, what do you do? You gotta do that.
Well, I'm doing it.
So you get disadvantage. I'm just being smart.
It's a fair thing to actually add into it.
Slippery goose. That's what I am.
So if you wanted to make an acrobatics check, you could to avoid grapples.
Yeah, I'll do either.
So are you going to try to avoid or overpower?
I'll try to overpower. We'll go strength for strength.
Okay, so athletics for both of you then.
I'll set up some globe lights to create like a light ring so that they can stay away from the fire.
Nice.
What with the oil and what have you.
Nah, they'll figure it out. They're adults. kind of.
Oh.
Oh, referee, don't you have to do your spiel? No, we want a clean fight. No,
I want a clean fight. 3 minutes.
What'd you get over there?
He's real good. Don't worry about it. He's
One.
prepped.
Oh,
So that makes it a 7.
I got a 16.
okay.
Did
So-
we just watch a barbarian lose to a cleric?
He's
Yeah, you-
slippery.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, truly.
Come get some.
It ain't over yet. You can't just.
Yeah, we'll do best 2 out of 3.
Oh, come on.
As Dorgirin tries to get you first, you literally slip out of his grasp and pin him.
Yeah.
Can we start losing respect for Dorgirin yet, or?
We'll find out after the.
Oh, get in here,
I
Joe.
don't know.
Three.
Vonzi's pretty scrappy.
Oh, get
That's
in
the
here,
greatest move in all of sports entertainment. That is right there. Here we go.
I'm gonna pull Rainier in here next. And like, get in here.
I am nowhere near this.
Better. This time it's 17.
Oh, yeah, 13.
Okay. So this time, anticipating the oily nature of Bogzar at this moment, you just physically grab a hold of him and then pin him down.
All right.
So while that happens, I'd like to cast darkness.
For the third match?
What?
Yes.
Okay.
He's got him pinned right now, right?
Yes.
I cast darkness.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Only you can see.
yeah, so
I would like to tie up.
Bogzar, as you go down, all of a sudden the lights just go out. And for a brief moment you think, oh shit, did I black out?
Did I die? Is this
God?
death?
I would like to tie up Bogzar.
You're gonna tie me up?
Okay.
I'm oily. Hang on a second.
You can't see.
I can't see, but
And you
I'm
have
still a
Dorgirin
slippery
holding
goose. Oh God.
Okay, so, yeah, this would be a grapple check. So go ahead and make an attack roll.
What is happening right now?
Nothing really.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
That's 13.
Okay, what's your armor class?
17.
Okay. So as you feel a second pair of hands start to wrap rope around you, you start squirming and wiggle your way out of the rope that's attempting to wrap around you. Yeah, but yeah, the lights are still out though, as the darkness takes up a good area.
I call myself the limp linguini. This is.
I'll pat you on the head and just say I'm messing with you and dispel it.
Okay.
But dear, what are you doing here?
I was messing with you.
Oh, okay. I think we got one more round here.
With a bit of weirdness aside,
Yeah.
Round 3.
I want an actual clean fight. all right. I gotta pick real careful here.
I'm so confused. What is happening?
All right.
You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this what?
This is what the brutes do.
Oh. Okay. This is
23.
normal? Or-
22!
oh man.
Oh!
Okay.
Oh!
With a close,
that bonus
Dang it.
got you.
I was like, oh, I got him.
with a very close third and final match, as the almost similar Corfer and Visigor kind of battle of strength, with one final push of will, Dorgirin pins Bogzar to the ground.
See, they think going straight through each other makes sense. I just go around them instead of back.
Oh, God.
They have to pin each other to the ground. I don't
Well,
know.
why even bother when you can just reason with magic?
This is like when
Does he
an
know magic?
unstoppable force
I feel like
meets
there's
an immovable object.
I like your
You're
really-
very heavy.
Oh, you did good.
Thanks. I'm not really known for, the brute force and such.
Yeah.
I'm kind of more of a, oh, look over there, and then running away kind of guy. So this was a learning experience, thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm the reigning champion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
You
yeah.
definitely deserve it.
Illusion your belt.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Could you get this oil off of me, please?
Yes. Prestidigitation.
Thank you.
You didn't look very comfortable.
Oh, I kind of liked it a little bit. But
Oh, that's a lot of information. I didn't need.
that's something I'll just keep up here next
That's a
time.
good
Sorry.
call. Yeah. I don't know if we're that close yet.
I think I have a bruised rib
Oh.
and a bruised ego.
Do you need me to heal? Do you need me to heal you? I can hurt Dorgaren to do it.
No. It's fine. It's fine. It's
Are we
fine.
getting ready to rest for the night? I think I'll be okay in the morning.
It's all good. It's all good.
All right. So, with the next day of travel and a little bit of a recovery from the evening prior, we have another set of rolls. So, if anybody would like to make a perception check, to keep an eye out for the road.
I got you. 15.
15. Okay. So, that one.
And we're not. No. Because we haven't made it to the fort yet, or have we?
You have not, no.
Okay.
So, as you continue trekking along through these highlands, off in the distance, Rainier, you spot what looks like a large figure. They do appear to be...
Oh, figures?
Yes, figure, singular. They do appear to be kind of milling about the center of the road, but
Like
they're...
ahead of us?
Yes.
It's 15,000.
Did I...
15,000.
Did we see anything
She
like this
kept
on
the
the
thousands.
when we came through the before, or is this something?
Yes.
You had not? No.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like maybe the fort had sentry guards or.
No, gotcha. Nope.
You're
You're a good few hours away from the road, the fort still.
okay. And he's so how far? Do I have like an idea of how far the distance is to relay?
Yeah, they're probably a good 500 feet away.
Oh. So who's sitting next to me? Because I assume I'm up in the front.
I'm assuming I'm driving, so.
Hey, Boggs.
Hey, whoop.
That.
As you look, there's a humanoid person standing in the distance.
A large one.
They seem pretty big.
He's a big-
They're usually guards on a road like this.
No.
We're still pretty far out from the fort, aren't we?
Keen mind.
You're not sure. It's been a long time since you've been through here.
It's been a long time.
Do you want me to fly ahead and see if I can see what it is?
How
Yeah,
high
yeah,
can you
you-
fly on that thing?
Pretty high.
You go scope it out, yeah. We'll slow down.
Okay.
Um,
I have a flying speed of 50.
That was me slowing down.
but how high can
No.
you go? Is there
Yeah,
like
but
a
there is
height?
no
It's not really a limit, no.
Whoa! Next time I'll do
So
that.
how far is a bow typically, or a crossbow is 200? Try getting a couple hundred feet in the air so you don't get shot down, and go see what's up there.
Oh yeah, but it's definitely going to keep a healthy distance off the ground. I'll kind of go forward.
Okay, so
See.
make a perception check at advantage as you begin to kind of get further and further up.
What do you think about the group name Keen Mind?
That was awful.
No.
I rolled a 3 and a
Well,
2.
just trying it out.
So
Okay,
that's a 4.
My
4.
God.
Okay. You spotted the person
Poor
since they kind of gave you direction, but you can't you just go straight up, or do you
Yeah.
go up and?
Up and forward.
Okay.
So. I mean, it'll probably take me a bit to get there because it's only 50 feet. Depending
Sure.
on
She
how
thought the
far
road
forward.
went to the right, actually.
Yeah, I did. I got lost in the clouds.
Yeah, so perception, you're having a little trouble kind of gaining or determining distance and whatever that humanoid is in front of you. But they still seem pretty large, even as you fly up. You kind of get a sense of scale just slightly, and they're definitely bigger than both of your Minotaur friends.
Bigger, like, we're talking like 10 feet tall?
Taller.
Okay, very large. I'm gonna circle
But
down.
it's hard to tell, like, details, though, still.
I'm gonna,
You see a lot of skin, though.
like, kind of circle it, but not get within reaching or jumping distance. So, like, if they're... I'd still be probably 50 feet high.
How far away are they?
Wait,
from
from
the
where?
cart?
Like, are you going in for a closer look?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're getting 50 feet within distance.
Like, directly above him by 50 feet.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I misunderstood.
This is gonna go swimmingly.
It was a drive-by
and
routing.
So,
Okay,
I was
so
doing a wide
question,
circle.
question before it gets too advanced. Seeing her go off, can I go off to the side and stealth?
yeah, absolutely.
Okay, we're gonna do that.
You know, I'm circling back around.
Yep.
Especially when I see
So
her
they
getting closer.
watch someone jump off the cart and run off into a field? Is that what just happened?
Is it
Was
all
there
fields
stuff,
around us?
Stuff around us? Yeah.
What's that?
Is it all fields around us?
Yeah,
Or-
it's just it's highlands, so there's just hills, and that's.
So you just
pretty
jump
much
out
it.
and...
Yeah.
No, he's slinking like a cat. He's thinking he's slinking.
Yeah.
I thought there was at least like something or like I don't know. Okay, well I guess. never mind.
Well, we said Highlands earlier, so that's just what
Yeah.
I had in my
Yeah,
head.
I still had the impression there's like some trees.
So, Rin, as you get closer to the creature, you definitely get a sense of scale as you get closer and closer. It is at least 16 feet tall.
Right.
And as
He's a
you
big boy.
as you kind of like get closer towards it, it looks up and you hear a loud "Huh?" food as it grabs a rock and tries to throw it at you.
Nope.
So 50 feet away, it's gonna have disadvantage on the roll.
If you get
Okay.
knocked off that broom, I will laugh.
What's your armor class?
No, 12.
Not high enough.
Okay. It does hit you.
Wait. Hold on. Let me read the rules of this spell.
It's a reaction and it adds +5.
It's shield.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure I wanted to make sure it wasn't just against magic. It could be used against.
Right, yeah.
It's
It's-
AC.
yeah, other attacks as
Shield?
well.
What was it?
Okay, what's your armor class then with shield?
17.
17. That actually does miss then. Which is good. How many hit points do you have?
Not a lot. I have
12.
25.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, you would have fallen out of the sky.
That's your armor
Yeah.
class, sorry.
Yeah. Wow.
So real quick, did we all hear how excited he got when she first said she was going for a closer look?
I was like,
Yeah.
oh, like 50 feet. Okay, that's gonna be combat. So go ahead and everybody roll initiative.
Self-defense
Oh my
time.
god,
I'm gonna
okay.
yell back, not friendly!
As everybody's just
doing
kind
this.
of looking on, you see a large, basically boulder get hurled up towards Rin, and she just ducks out of the way.
Can we tell what it is?
You
It's
see this
pretty far
sparkle
right
kinda
now.
Come up and nick
It's like
the
500
boulder
feet
away.
from us.
Yeah.
Maybe 450 by now.
But
I'm sorry, I'm putting words in your mouth. I'll stop.
oh yeah, 450 sounds about right. As you like immediately begin running up, or riding up, I guess in this case, you can tell that this is what one would consider giant class. Yeah, little unexpected in terms of choice, but yeah, let's get into it then.
Are they on the list?
So,
Giant's toenails?
let's get the initiative rolls.
Actually, I think giant toenails are a thing.
No, not on the list.
Crap.
Oh my god!
Yes.
1.
Oh,
Throw that dice
We do
away.
have 2 lists, though.
No, these
Aggregate.
are my dice.
All right,
You
Rin.
shut your mouth.
Oh, what's your total then?
3.
Okay.
So you have a 2, a 3, and a 1 in your last 3
Okay,
throws.
Rainier.
22.
Okay, we're gonna have to be theater of the mind for a little bit since I don't have a map large enough to display this.
It's okay.
Where you're in.
7.
Okay.
So being that we're
Vadir
13.
my bad.
and Bog.
I also had a 7.
All right.
Okay. Who has the higher initiative? Or, I'm sorry,
Higher dex.
Dex. Yeah.
Mine's 17.
Mine's 15.
Okay.
Oh!
15 dice.
Have you seen his stat sheet?
Okay, Rainier, you're up first.
So we're what, 450-ish,
Yes.
and we're still on the cart.
Yep.
So seeing the giant rock get hurled at her, we should probably leave the horses in the cart here.
Yeah, it's a plane.
So I'm gonna jump off. I'll pull both of my weapons and activate rights on both.
Okay.
So that's 2d4. And just mutter effing giants. And I guess.
It's your bonus
Sprint.
action, I think.
Well, so activating rights are bonus actions.
Right.
And sprint is a bonus action. So, but if I'm not
No.
taking an actual.
You can dash as an action.
Oh, can I?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will dash 60 feet.
Okay. So you move, 60 feet.
Oh!
What are you rolling for? Oh, self damage, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 3s.
Okay.
6 damage.
So
Fantastic.
There you go. Okay.
Nice.
You guys see that one hurt more than it usually does when I do it?
Well,
Because
you
you're
were
running.
running while you
Yeah.
did it.
Yeah. There you go. Vidir.
That'll happen.
I'm running.
Okay. 60 feet. Okay. Bog.
Yeah, I'm also going to jump off and run,
Okay.
but I will bonus action dash.
So double dash.
So double dash, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Quick question. I know it's Highlands, so there's not like tree cover and stuff.
Double
Are there
dash.
like rockish, boulderish cover that we can kind of go to as we're running?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I would have tried to get at least some cover-ish.
Okay.
I don't. Again, I know there's not a map, so it's.
Yeah. Give me theater of the mind. Yep. Okay. Dorgirin.
I'm just running, man.
Okay.
I was running.
All right.
I was running.
Let's talk about how all of us are like
so-
just sprint at the giant.
Yeah. So the Cyclops is up first.
You didn't tell us what it was yet.
Well,
Nope, still not on
Still
the
like
list.
400 feet out.
Still not on the list.
Rin,
Yeah,
what's your armor class?
12.
Hold on.
Shield only
Shield.
lasts until the start of your next turn.
Right.
Yeah,
So-
so she hasn't started her turn yet.
Right.
Oh,
17.
okay.
So 17. This does hit.
Okay.
Rip.
Because you wouldn't have been able to fly away.
Erasive maneuvers.
Oh, there's so many dice.
It's gonna
I'm
hurt.
rolling in hopes that this will be less.
And she's dead.
Yep. Got a backup character, guys. It's all good.
Okay. Actually, it was the exact same. That's 28 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Oh, she did.
I'm unconscious, and then I hit.
And
the
you
ground.
fall off the broom
Yep.
from 50
From-
feet up.
So you take
65 feet. 66 feet.
No.
Did
Because
knock
you're-
her up in the air.
Well, she said she was 50 feet above the Cyclops.
Oh.
Oh, that's true.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, as we see this happen, I
Oh
turn
my
to
God.
everyone. I go, so don't get that close to enemies on a
Okay.
broom.
So it's not enough to be full lethal, so that's good. So it's 2 death saving throws.
Okay.
Cool.
So you're down to
How do I
1.
do
Cool.
that? So I do this, right?
Uh-huh.
And
And
then
We have
this,
healing
right?
potions, right?
then 2 failures.
Yeah. Okay.
How far away is it?
Yeah.
You have
We are 390 feet from where they're at. He is 360 feet from where they're at. If we were 450.
It's fine, guys. I've been rolling great.
And it's
It's
your
my
turn.
turn next.
Yep.
So roll.
So I need you to make a death saving throw.
God.
I was running.
Oh
What
my
did we
God.
learn today?
How do you do? It's just what's on the dice, right?
Yep.
And I
Hold on
have
a
to
second.
roll.
Let me make sure that I can bring you back to life.
I have to roll what?
It's a d20, 10 or higher.
10 or higher.
So is it 11 or higher or 10 or higher?
10 or higher.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Nope.
Okay.
2.
Okay.
What was it?
Is it 2?
What?
Put that dice away. That's 4 in a row under 3.
So, as you all see, a second boulder get hurled up. You see Rin fall from the sky. That's it for now. Rainier, you're up.
You just had to have that stupid broom.
Yep. So actions. I think I'm just gonna do. I want to read it before I say it. Bloody is it? I was gonna use feline agility. There it is. You can double your speed until the end of turn. Once you use the straight, you can't use it until you move 0 feet on your next turn. Or I can't use it again. Oh, okay.
Right.
So no, I won't use it. I'll save it until I'm closer. So I'll just dash and do 60. So 330 away.
Okay. Yep. Vidir,
Same.
Bog.
Double dash again.
Okay, so that puts you at
Why
240.
are you double dashing?
Because I'm a rogue.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
My
I
bad.
think 240.
Sure.
So it was 330 before, and then yeah. Okay. Dorgirin.
I'm gonna run, man.
Okay. So, you see this large creature pick up Rin and just look at her for a moment. It's it for his turn.
Oh my God, you're gonna get eaten.
Yeah.
Rainier, you're up.
Brooms. And just, again, so we're at 390, so 330, so 270.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, Vadir.
I was running.
Okay, 270 as well.
I can't do anything until 120.
Bog.
I'm still running. Double dash.
You can shout anything you want.
We haven't been shouting things?
Hey, put that down. You don't know where that's been.
Oh, wait.
Hey!
I wasn't sure. I mean, you guys haven't said anything, so I'm like, you can yell things, you know? Okay.
All right, fine.
It was.
Hey!
I wasn't. I wasn't sure. Without you guys saying it, I don't know. So,
What's the range on shout?
right.
Please
Okay.
don't eat that.
Okay, there you go. You put that down. Okay. Dorgarian, the same, I take it?
Put
Okay.
that down, you overgrown
Now,
thumb.
how close are we?
So you three would be at 270. You'd be at 210.
Are you
No,
doing-
180. Because you're moving
Okay,
30,
yeah.
30, 30 faster.
Mhm.
So you then see the Cyclops like, ooh, and just drops her.
Do we hear a sound from her when she drops?
You're not close enough. We'll leave it at that.
She didn't shout.
Rainier, you're up.
So at 270, so wait, is sprint always an action or can it be a bonus action?
It could be a bonus action if you have the ability of using it as a bonus action. Cunning action, for example, allows rogues to do it as a bonus action.
But I also just remembered that that would require putting a weapon away, so I have a crossbow, I was gonna shoot it. But it would put one of my weapons away, which would ruin the right, which would be pointless. So 210.
Okay. Vadir,
Yeah,
210 as well?
yeah.
Got
I'll
it.
just yell at him, keep calling him an overgrown thumb.
Okay.
I don't know if he understands me.
So your 210 is now 180 since he moved closer to you guys.
Oh, you did move 30 feet?
Yeah.
Not
So
yet.
180, 180. I'm assuming 180 as well. Bog,
How close am I if I double dash again?
you were at 180,
I
so
got 150.
he'd be at 150.
Okay, yeah, keep going.
So then you'd
No,
be at
Still not in range for anything, so.
It'll be at 60.
60. At the end of your turn. Which,
That'd be, so that's it. And then next turn I can do something.
okay. So being closer, the Cyclops is going to try to throw a rock at you.
It's his MO.
Oh, good.
I mean, he's not creative.
He's pretty.
What's your armor class?
Decent aim. Straight up,
17.
though.
Okay, he does miss. So as he picks up a rock, you just see this. Again, it's basically the size of a boulder getting hurled towards you as it just rolls down across. He missed horribly. I'm really sorry.
He's
Emily.
rolling. No, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay, Rainier, you're up. So he's at 120 now.
It was 180 for us, or it was 150. Right, my bad.
Right.
So you said 120.
Mm-hmm. And at this rate, we actually could use a battle map.
Hey.
So if I use feel and agility, it doubles my movement speed. Does that mean I can move 120 or?
All right. We will use open field. Potentially, depends on what your movement speed is. If you're using dash as a bonus action, or sorry, you're dashing or not.
Action.
I'll be dashing.
Dashing, 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 dashing.
So.
Dashing ball.
Somehow I don't have a Cyclops
Hey,
mini.
hey,
There you go.
I'm actually very.
Since
So,
I don't have
like-
Cyclops, we will use.
When you turn
The hill giant.
extra movement,
Are we?
which equals your speed of 20.
Gosh.
Are
Are we all going to be a solid group, cohesive group, because somebody just died? So Tony
Listen,
cursing us.
I was just looking for a way to bring y'all together.
I
This
take
was
back my
all me and
words.
Tony's plan this whole time. Kill off the innocent
So-
one.
Do we need the battle map, like on the camera?
Oh, yeah.
So
Thank you.
Where are people at?
I'm
we're
dead.
all grouped up in
Yeah, I know. We're not in there
Lammer,
anymore.
could you get the camera again? Sorry.
I don't know where people are. Oh, you're probably over there.
I'm like here.
I'm within 60 feet. You don't have to tell me
trying
where
not
that's
to
at.
like give everyone motion sickness.
Appreciate it.
Are these all 5 or are these 10? These are big
5.
squares.
These are 5s, yeah.
Okay.
They are big squares. I have not
All right.
remade this map.
Oh, that's okay.
Actually, I think is accurate. Just slightly.
What happened?
I turned my head and it was right there.
Oh,
See?
Technically, all of us.
So
three of us
dash
are-
is an action.
Mhm.
Because I don't think blood hunters get the option of using it as a bonus action, which is a very sad face. Let me sorry, I'm just double checking.
Vidir, you're on deck.
No, I'm on grass.
True.
That had to. Sorry.
Inspiration.
That'll go good with my medical check.
Okay, so dodge is an action as well, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm just gonna use feline agility and move 60, so that puts me. Would you say we're at 120? Right? Is that what we were at
Yeah.
120? So I'm now at 60.
Okay.
Yes.
He should only be 30 from Bog.
So he moved up. Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
are we doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
Yep.
Hey, Bog, you might wanna not get that far ahead.
I was trying to run to go save my friend.
Yeah.
Shut up and fight.
Rin's farther back too. She's not right at his feet. He dropped her.
Oh. Oh, he tossed me?
No,
Well, he just
dropped
moved
you.
He dropped
60
you.
Oh, and then he moved. I see.
Yep.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
I'm just saying those rocks look painful. Just, we're on our way.
Worry about yourself.
See?
Forgive
Alright.
me for trying to keep you from taking the same fate.
Don't worry about me.
Okay, so Vidir, Bog, you're on deck.
I'll move up 30 feet.
Okay.
So I'm like, I'm not 60. I'm not removing my full 60 feet. So you can put me back where I was.
Oh, because you were.
Because, yeah, technically we were farther. Like, I was still off the map.
Oh, okay.
And I will use Eldritch Blaze.
Okay.
Math 18.
Hits.
Okay. What is that? 7?
And there's a 7.
Okay. 10 damage.
Nice. Okay.
I'm
First strike.
calling it an overgrown thumb. Still some more.
Okay.
Stub your toe on this. I don't know. Look at me, you big fart.
All right. Bog, you're up.
So I'm gonna cast Toe to Dead
Okay.
on a big guy.
Yep.
It's Wisdom 14.
Fails.
That's right. I didn't think he'd be very wise.
He is not.
And he took damage.
It's 5 damage.
Okay.
And then as my bonus action, I'm going to use who? God, none of you guys are close enough to attack him, really.
I'm working on
I'm
it.
definitely not.
I mean, I'm 60 away, and he'll move closer, and I have feeling agility.
Sure. I'll shout out to Rainier. Aim for his big eye, which I'm going to use the mastermind thing, so that's like the help action, so you get advantage on your next attack, whatever. And then I'm going to back up. Oh god, it's so far away.
We do have the hand thing.
5, 10, 15. That's fine.
Okay.
That can help.
Dragirin.
So if you ran 30 feet, you'd be where I'm at now,
Okay.
which is still like
90? 90.
Yeah. So if you ran 30 feet, you'd be at 90. So if you dashed, you'd be within 60.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and dash.
You're facing the right way now.
I am.
Daddy's just step
Oh,
in the
that's
right
where he
direction.
is.
Okay. So, as the Cyclops moves up another 30 feet, it'll pick up a rock and you hear him yell, "Stupid magic!" and throws it at Vidir.
Vorgirin.
Yeah. What's your armor class?
15.
Can I
Shield.
bat the rock out of the air?
20?
It's 20 now.
20.
Yep.
Was it 20?
Still hits.
2 hit.
How much HP do you have?
32.
Okay, cool.
He's like, oh, good.
I can't
Okay.
one-shot you.
I can't kill everyone on this
Yeah.
random encounter.
Yeah. That is 28 points of bludgeoning damage
That feels
Oh
great.
my
as
god.
a rock slams into you.
How did you not see that?
I did.
It was coming right at me. I saw it.
Okay.
I saw it with my special eyes.
Rainier,
He's the one with the no depth perception.
Rainier, you're up.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm rolling really hot tonight.
Huh?
I'm rolling really hot tonight.
Great.
I'm gonna need you to cool down.
Yeah, no kidding.
You should go outside, come back,
It's not
is
even
a-
cold outside.
Oh.
just take a walk.
You can use my dice.
No.
Ah,
No,
Caps?
oh, me.
Tony can
Yeah.
use my
Oh.
dice.
I was like,
With
Your
how
dice
I'm
got
rolling,
you
it will
killed.
just change the luck, of course.
It will, but then I would have
Um,
to
True.
So,
so
that's cool.
he's within 30 feet, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I already have advantage.
Six.
Like
Sorry.
I thought I wanted.
Sorry.
To for this. What is your problem? Why are you here? And then I stab him.
What's it made of? How's it
You
work?
should have advantage on the road.
Yeah, so I have advantage on just my first attack, or
Yes.
okay. So on the sword, thank God, because one of them was a 1. So 15, I think it's
Yep.
plus. Well, no, plus 7.
Yep.
So apparently 15 works.
Yep.
Alright, so that's cool. 1d6, and then rights. What is right? Plus 1d4? Yes. And moment. Yes, it's 1d4. Yes. How's that die? Thank God. Oh, come on! 2. Go back. Sorry, I'm dying.
No, I
So 6
No, I did.
plus 2, 8 damage for the sword.
Okay.
It is radiant damage for whatever that might be worth.
Okay.
And then the dagger for the offhand is 18.
Yep.
Jesus, my attack is nice. So 1d4 plus 5. Jesus. So that's 7 and 2, so 9.
Okay. Nice. Okay. The Cyclops kind of reels.
Great.
See his
That's
tension.
not the Cyclops.
Yep. Turns towards you. That it for your turn?
I mean, I'm out of movement. Well, yeah, I'm out of movement. Yep.
Okay. Vidir, you're up.
You have to make him turn towards Bog. You gotta go on the other side.
I'll just hit him with Eldritch Blast again.
Why?
So Bog could sneak behind him.
No!
22.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
What? Well, the healer behind me.
13.
Nice. Okay, with another arc of green energy. Well, sorry, not green. Blue and black. You see it. It's getting really frustrated. Bog.
So, also, because I have Slasher now, he has reduced movement speed.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Bog, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Toad at it again, and Wisdom 14.
Fails again.
Of course it does, because he's stupid.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm not sorry. Killed my friend. 7 damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shout out to Dorgiran. Gallagher is eye hole.
Yep.
Boy, get it. The eye's just like a big old watermelon.
That's right.
And with that, Dorgiran, you're up.
All right.
Assuming you don't want to move.
I don't have to dash
No, I'm
anymore.
alright.
Yeah. You want it right up in the front, or you want it on the side?
Oh, I'm gonna flank him for the sweet advantage.
Sweet advantage.
Well, we do.
Facing.
Yep, facing, not flanking.
Oh,
Yeah, but I just gave you advantage.
True.
That's what my shouting out was.
I see. Okay.
It's my new cool thing I can do.
Mastermind.
I just say something stupid and you get advantage. It's great.
I'm gonna rage before
Oh,
I
yeah.
do it. So
For sure.
Yeah, no.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna just do that.
You raged at watching her get knocked out of the sky.
He also hit Vidir.
Oh.
More Vidir than me.
Right. One died, but the deer got hurt.
Really. Yeah.
He got a little more hurt.
True.
My buddy got clipped.
The way you're looking, you got the whole clip.
Yeah.
That was just a bad idea.
Took one from the top rope.
It's probably better that it happened this way so she never had to actually kill something.
That's exactly what I was
point.
thinking. you know.
Resurrect her and make her stab it.
The naivety got her too close. It won't hurt
I
us.
rolled the exact same.
We'll talk
thing
about that later. Kill the thing.
times.
I stabbed it twice.
What'd you get?
That would be 16.
That'll hit.
Okay.
And Rainier, you're on deck.
Yeah. I wonder what I will do.
I mean, the Cyclops is up first, but
Don't stab it. Whatever you do, don't stab it. Slash it.
I rolled the same number again on both die. That's I rolled 2 3s, so 6, and then 5, which makes it 11.
okay.
Plus then 2 damage on top of it, so 13.
Okay, gotcha.
Kneecap him.
Because I'm angry.
With the angry swing of them all, you hit him right in the knee.
Stupid little ones.
As the Cyclops will then make 2 attacks. One against Rainier, one against Dorgir.
Do it.
Rainier, 20 to hit.
I have 17 armor now.
They're big boulders, guys.
Well, this
got-
is actually his great club that he's swinging.
Well, that's also
fantastic.
probably pretty
He's got
rich.
hands. He's got big hands.
So 23 points of damage.
Oh, 23? Oh,
Yep.
okay.
And against Dorgiran, a natural 1.
Good.
So he swings wildly, and he will have been spun around. So just
Oh, okay. Oh no.
he knocks over Dorgiran, just clips him. All right.
Pull off your backpack.
So with that, Rainier, you're up.
You don't piss me off. Main hand. Oh my god.
You are rolling an advantage as you are on his backside now.
Uh-huh. Does it 12?
With advantage?
Yeah.
Oh.
I rolled a 1 and a 5.
Oh, yeah, that does not hit.
Okay.
Still kind of teetering wildly.
Turn your blood off.
Alright. Dagger. That's better. That's a 22.
Yep.
Why did I put these away? That was poor decision making. So 4 plus 5? Yep. So that's 9 and okay, 13 damage
13 total.
for my dagger. Yeah.
Wow, nice. Okay. All right.
Dude, that max attack.
So you see him just. Nice. Okay, Vidir. And Ball, you're up next.
I'm gonna move 30 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I plead the fifth.
All attacks do have advantage since it is on his backside,
Well,
even ranged ones.
we're gonna make even better when I find it again, because I forgot where it's at.
Could I have climbed on him?
You could try, yes.
You can certainly try.
I mean,
I'm gonna curse him.
Okay.
The Hex Blades curse him.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna try to do the boom.
Okay, sure.
boom.
16.
That'll hit.
It's 5, 7.
Yeah, right before I should have blood cursed him.
Okay. You see him. You see him. He's starting to wobble now at this point. Not only from having swung so wildly on the second swing, but also you can see that his form has taken some significant hits.
Quit trying to run away!
Anything else for your turn?
Flip him off.
Nice.
Can't see me.
Bog, you're up.
Sacred Flame.
Okay.
That's
Deck
a
save.
Deck save, yeah.
Okay.
14.
He does save.
Of course he does. Because why? Anyway, whatever. I'll shout out to Dorgir and sweep the leg.
All right.
That's
You're
my turn.
Yep, you're up.
Sweep the leg.
And still advantage, right?
Correct.
My dagger does as much as his hammer. Although I don't think we can have double advantage, can we?
Correct.
I rolled the same ones again.
What are y'all doing with your dice?
Rolling them?
10.
10
I
total?
rolled 2 3s.
Oh, man. Sorry, that does not hit.
What?
I didn't even out you. You outed yourself.
Yeah, I took the opportunity from you.
As the Cyclops spins back around, his area of focus is going to be,
Just do it.
yep, Rainier and Orgirin.
Renier.
Do it.
What's his plus to
I
hit?
can't wait to start a new group.
It's high.
Let's go find some new friends.
I'm
cocked.
clearly gonna run away. Back to the horses.
Yeah, it's still cocked. It's close, but it is technically cocked. Okay, so what's your armor class?
What'd you roll?
15.
Yes, 17.
Okay,
It is actually.
and then Orgirin.
What'd you get? No, what'd you get? No, what'd you
It was between 21 and 19 the first two times. It was both. It was on 10 and 12 on both. So you can tell what the numbers then.
What'd you
Dorgirin, 18 to hit.
18?
Yep.
That's what I am when I'm raging.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Well, the good news is you're raging, so it will
It's
be
half
less
damage.
Yeah.
He's like a plus.
16 points of damage, have to 8.
Must be nice.
If only some of us were so lucky.
I know.
I get that
As you
damage
see him-
reduction, bruh.
Particularly tired now at this point. He starts to. He's gonna start to run.
Oh, he ain't
He'll
going
take
nowhere.
30 feet.
Can I
Or
hit
try
him?
to anyway. This does provoke attacks of opportunity
Yeah, yeah.
if you want to.
Hit him. You won't.
So just with my you only get the one, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Sword. Yeah, that's a. Oh wait, is it advantage or no?
He would have turned around to run, so yes.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that's a 23.
Okay.
So that is, what is it? 25?
Yeah, that'll hit too.
Nope, that doesn't hit. Just barely misses.
Just barely misses.
7, 11.
Okay.
Dude, I can't roll for.
As you see him starting to run, you like slash him. You basically like get him in the hamstring.
Actually, he's only moving 20 feet.
Exactly. So as you slash him, he starts to limp and only makes it 20 feet instead of 30.
You've noticed I've gotten way better at aiming for like ligaments.
You're like, okay, I see how this works.
Okay.
14. Nice. Okay, he's still standing, but he is particularly rough now at this point. Rainier, you're up.
Can I? So it's 20 feet. And my. Okay, so if I have yeah, Cat's Claws gives me climbing speed of 20 feet. So if I get to him, I'll have 10 feet left. Can I like jump onto his back and like stab him?
Yes, although doing that, I believe, requires a check that would take your action.
Oh.
I think.
That will ruin the fun of this.
It does.
Actually, I was like, wait, the eye can be worth something, and I just stab him in the kidney instead.
Okay.
Somebody died today.
19, that's a hit. That's 8 and it's a 1. So that's a 9 on the main hand.
Total?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the
Same.
dagger is 26. And so that's a 7 and 2. That's 9.
Okay, he's still standing.
Jesus.
Barely,
Will
but he
you
is.
die?
You see, he's like shambling at this point. Vidir, you're up.
Oh, almost knocked my chair over. I'll blast him again.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Okay.
Woo!
So that's 18 already, plus 5, so 23.
How do you want to do this?
Nice.
If you want.
No, I just like scorch the back of his head.
Okay.
Just like burn his head out.
So with a
Don't damage the eye.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, light comes out of the eye.
swirling, with a swirling black and blue Eldritch Blast from Vidir, you see the back of his head almost freeze a little bit as it falls over, heavy, slams the ground. It almost shakes. Actually, Rainier, you do feel the ground shake beneath you as it is right next to you. But the Cyclops does fall.
I immediately run to.
Yeah, I book it straight for Ren there.
Okay.
That.
Ren, unfortunately, unconscious and not breathing at all.
I'll
Has
cast Spare the Dying Honor anyway. I know it won't work. I'm still trying. Anything? Nothing? Rub my hands together.
Charge! Clear!
We will come back to that in the next game. As we've ran a little over, so we're going to go ahead and call it now. As we kind of...
I'll just hold you there and go, no!
Stop moving! I'm trying to give her the potion.
Stop!
What are you doing? Stop! It's not that much in this.
And we'll pick up with this moment in the next game. So
Just had to ride the broom.
It's
Yeah,
not the
well-
broom's fault.
it's not, no.
Listen,
It's the driver's
low
fault.
risk,
I was gonna say.
low risk, low reward.
So we'll go ahead and do the outro real quick, and we'll probably talk a little bit after the stream. So thank you everyone for tuning in. This was a bit of a tense moment at the end. Not exactly one that we had planned in any way, shape, or form, but sometimes that's what happens with the random charts. Yeah. But we want to again thank Gilding Light for the space to have our stream. I'm blanking on it now. I'm thrown off. Sirenscape for the music, and then also for the recent edition, Idle Champions for the code, which I think may still hopefully be on here. I'll go ahead and post it one more time out in chat just for the sake of it. We do have some new shows, or some show announcements to talk about. We have, let me pull this up and make sure I'm getting the times right. I believe most of them are on the 7 o'clock hour. Or, well, hang on, make sure I'm doing this right. 5 o'clock hour for Pacific, right. Eclipsia, oh no, I'm sorry, that's our, Champions of Eclipsia is our Saturday game, ran by Kurt, who is, I think streaming his game sometime around 1 p.m., 2 p.m. Kurt, I'm sorry if you're in the chat and I can't remember. I was there this past weekend. I just am scatterbrained right now since I wasn't intending on what happened tonight. So, anyway, stay tuned for all the shows on Gilding Lights. Action Pact, Champions of Eclipsia, and Echoing Dark, which is the Return of the Inspectors, which I believe is on Thursdays. DC, if you're in chat, please correct me if I'm wrong. But it would be, I think, also at 5 Pacific. I hope. Anyway, there should be posted on Twitch. Okay. Well,
Announcements.
yeah, I know, right? I'm so ill prepared for
Well,
what
you did just
transpired.
kill someone, so
That's
it's fine.
true.
Yep.
So anyway, thank you all for tuning in. We'll go ahead and call it.
The side of her
I would
face-
also be, you know.
This
the
was
side
not
of her
so
face
bad.
is caved in. You're like,
Yeah.
ah, great. Okay.
Yeah. So thank you all for tuning in, and we will see you next time.
Oh, dang
Well,
it.
maybe some of us
Maybe
will.
some of you.
We will see you next time.
So we're looking for a fifth.
And we're out.